What's up, guys? Welcome to B Sports Picks. So yesterday we went on a 7-0 run. I'm going to show you the receipts for that. If you were here, I gave away 4 plays. I didn't give the exact numbers on how I was playing them, but I gave you all the reasoning why I was going with each one of those plays. There was a few unders, I believe, and then there was 2 solid teams that I said. So, for example, I'm going to go through them very quickly, and then I have one very strong parlay in the NFL that I promised you guys, and a very special offer that I've only thrown out once or twice since I started doing this. So make sure you stick around, make sure you like, you comment, and subscribe. If you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe. That way you can get alerts whenever we post free picks. Also, check out the link in the description where it says free picks. That way you can get the alerts whenever I post a free pick. So again, we went 7-0. Stick around. I'm going to give you one very strong parlay in the NFL for today. So it was a sweep yesterday, no sweat. This one I did not talk about. I really liked it. I just took it straight up on the under 226. That came through for us. I mentioned that this guy usually gets about 20 points per game. I did not say to go with him, but I did say that he's very strong rookie. And then the Hornets came through, winning straight up. As you can see, I have this one called a correlation bet. This one's still open, but the 2 other legs already hit. So that's the Bulls. I mentioned this one for sure. And then the Mavericks and the Lakers, I don't think I mentioned at all. But this was something called a correlation bet that I did mention overall. This was in the VIP. Everybody that was in the VIP, if you put these in, you hit. This is the one I talked about overall was the Hornets, just to win straight up, and then the Timberwolves and the Warriors. I gave all the reasoning why. Like I mentioned, this is going to be a very strong one. So if you're looking at this and you're able to get this line, that's what I'm going with right there for today. Then I threw it out there. I said I normally don't go with UFC, but this one was too strong to pass up. This was thrown to the VIP, and they came through. This is another points, rebounds, and assists. And then I talked heavily about this game right here on why Chicago was supposed to win. They ended up winning by 3, and we had them that they could have lost as long as they didn't lose by 10. So it was actually a 13-point win right there. And then on the under, it was very easy as well. One thing I did not notice about the Bulls game is that Derrick Rose, they were retiring his jersey. I don't know if Michael Jordan showed up or not, but he did give him a shout out. So shout out to Derrick Rose. They retired his jersey yesterday after the game. If I would have known that, I would have been at the game, but I just did not. I completely forgot that was yesterday. Plus the weather was fucking horrible. So I don't know if I would have went or not because of the weather, but Derrick Rose got his jersey put up on the rafters next to Jordan. So again, that's another little motivational thing that sometimes people don't pay attention to. And that's probably why, again, why they had even more motivation to win. So Bulls are up 4-game winning streak. All right, guys, before I give you the NFL play, it's going to be a very strong one. I've been looking at this for about 5 days now, and it still looks very strong today. There's a very slight thing that I don't like. The line is going in the wrong direction for one of the games, but it's very light. So I still trust it. I'm going to give you the reasoning why. Before I do that, I want to give you the reasoning here. There's 4 plays in the VIP already. 2 of them are parlays, and then the correlation bet here. And then we also have all these points, rebounds, and assists. So there's about 11 or 12 plays for today in the VIP. So this is the special offer, guys. If you get the rest of the year, you're going to get all the picks for all the sports that I do for 2026, the full year pass, meaning December 31st, 2026. From today to then, all the sports, all the picks. For the first 5 people only, you're going to get 71% off. Text me here if you don't see the link, and I'll send you the link directly if you want access to that VIP offer that I just sent. All right, let's look at this right here. You can see the Broncos and the Patriots. Everybody's panicking over the backup quarterback. Denver actually has the #1 offensive line in the NFL. I know they're missing their quarterback, but even the offensive line is the best in the NFL. They've only given up 6 sacks all year. So the backup quarterback, Stidham, will have some time. Now, the line did start at a plus 5.5, meaning that Denver was underdogs by plus 5.5. It's currently at plus 3. What that means is that the line is going in the favor of the Broncos. 67% of the bets, 59% of the money is coming in on the Patriots, yet the line is shifting in the favor of the Broncos. I'm going to tell you the exact line I'm going with, but the first one is going to be the Broncos, and it's going to be a 2-leg parlay, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm playing it. Just one final note, the Broncos are 4-1 whenever they've been underdogs. So today they're underdog. They've hit a 4-1 when they've been underdog. Another thing to note is that they're in Denver. So the mile high, meaning the air is thinner. So whenever, even in baseball, whenever they're playing in Denver, the home team advantage has an edge. I'm sorry, one final note I will say is that the projected score is 21 for the Patriots and 19 for the Broncos. So that's only a 2.5 point difference in the projections. All right, so for the second leg of this is going to be the Rams versus the Seahawks. Sam Darnold only playoff game was against the same team, the Rams, last year. He had 9 sacks, 2 turnovers. He was a disaster. The Rams have the #1 run defense in football, and Seattle just lost 3 offensive linemen. Again, Seattle is depleted with the linemen, losing 3 linemen. Stafford, for the quarterback for the Rams, is actually up for MVP this season. He put up 581 yards at Seattle last month. So this season, they've split the 1 win, 1 loss. Now, the line that I'm putting, is that if the Rams get blown out, then it kills the parlay. But I highly doubt that this is going to be a blowout. If Seattle's going to win, it's going to be a close game. Now, here's the play, guys. It has to be a +10 on the Rams and a +10.5 on the Broncos. These are both underdogs. I've given all the reasoning why this should hit easily. If you still want to move this a little bit, be on a little bit on the safer side because of the quarterback, you can do this at a +13.5. That'll get you pretty much 2 scores, or a 14.5. You can get 2 touchdowns. But again, I'm leaving it the way it is. I got this about 5 days ago. I threw it out to the VIP, and I still like it. The only thing that I don't like is that the line did move a little bit into favor against the Rams. So that's one thing I don't like. But it's a very slight move, and the money and the percentage of the bets is split. So again, it's a very slight line move. I'm not too worried about it because all the reasoning why I said already. Just so you know, this confidence level of mine is about an 80%. I really like this play. I feel very strongly about it. It's an 8 out of 10 parlay for me. One final note, just for sticking around on this video, please make sure you subscribe. I really like the Clippers today. I'm not going to tell you exactly how I'm playing it because I threw that out in the VIP, but I really like the Clippers today. All right, guys, thank you so much. Let's have a great day.